Welcome back to Mesh Talk with NickiiJean, and today we are meeting with Grammy Nominated Meaku.
Hey, what up? What up?
There's definitely more to the name, but I just didn't want to ruin how to pronounce your name. Could you please break down the pronunciation?
So
of your
my
name?
full name is Chibuike Franklin Omaku. Chibuike means God is my strength.
Okay.
And it's derived from the Igbo culture in Nigeria.
Okay, Nigeria.
And Franklin
shout out.
being my middle name,
Okay.
simplified.
And then
Omaku
Omaku.
is producer of wealth.
So did I say the name wrong?
So
just now?
Miku is derived from Omaku.
Omaku,
Just
okay.
simplified.
So
Miku.
I'm calling you Meaku. We're okay with Meaku.
Yeah, that's cool.
What made you choose that name? I understand that it's your name, but there's several names and you could have came up with other names. What made you pick that?
It just made sense.
Okay.
It made sense, but it was it was a process.
Okay.
To get to the name, but it was a battle basically, and
Okay.
I got to it.
Okay. So here we are. First of all, I've known Meaku for quite some time. We've never been able to chop it up business wise. So I'm really excited to just get all in your business, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So you're born and raised in America, right? But you're
Inglewood.
from Inglewood.
California.
Straight from Inglewood.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how often do you go back home?
I haven't. You know what's crazy? The last time I was back on the continent was in 2016.
Okay.
And I did a tour out there
Okay.
for about 3 months.
Okay.
And then came out here,
Okay.
finished up my project, and the
Okay.
pandemic hit. It
Man,
did.
it's the pandemic for me.
So we're back to where
Getting back to
we
it.
are, and there's going to be a homecoming
Okay.
venture.
We
that I'm
like
gonna-
that. We're coming home. Is
Coming
what you're
home.
saying. Okay, and your parents, everyone's here too,
Yeah,
right?
parents are here.
And
My mom
obviously-
actually went back a couple months ago.
Okay.
We had a passing. One of her
Okay.
siblings
Sorry
passed
to hear
away.
about that.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's start about born and raised in Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like, being from Nigeria? Because I think that is something that needs to be discussed too, right? Just being, not from here, but from here. What does that look like?
I dealt with a lot of
I can imagine.
different
It was
frictions,
Inglewood
being
for me. Okay.
African American,
Yeah.
and being African at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was raised with a lot of African booty scratchers.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
See, look, it stopped you.
Because I remember using this as a kid.
Exactly.
But what does that mean? You
So
just
I'm
use that term
I'm trying
freely.
I'm trying to figure it out too. I'm still trying to figure. To this day, I'm trying to
So
figure
did
it out.
Americans come up with that, or is that a Nigerian name?
It's
What
not a
is that?
Nigerian name.
So
Like,
what
we
the heck?
We didn't come up
We're
with
not receiving that. Okay, we not even. That's not even. No. Okay, but when you say that, what does that mean? When you say that,
It's derogatory for sure.
exactly.
It doesn't sit well. It's
I don't
calling
like that. Yeah.
the N-word.
No,
basically.
exactly. Exactly. That was the point. And we're gonna move forward with that. But yes, I hear you. Okay. So being here, music, when did music come about?
Well, I've always I grew up listening to music. I grew up in music. My mom is the head of choir in the Igbo Catholic church and here in the Los Angeles diaspora.
Oh wow.
So I grew up in church musically.
Okay. When you
And
say Igbo Catholic, Igbo Catholic,
Yeah, Igbo Catholic.
is it
So-
similar to the other? This is so ignorant but Catholic in general, right? When you say, what is the difference between Catholic?
More in
and,
the language. It's in the language. So it's in the Igbo language.
okay.
So it's no English being spoken in church.
Okay.
It's strictly Igbo.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Okay. I just learned something new.
Yeah.
And so she's in charge of the singing,
Exactly.
the choir,
The aspect. So
music. Okay.
she would always make me get in front of the church and sing.
So you
as
can
a
sing.
child.
I mean, obviously, but
No, I can't sing. Yes, I can sing.
obviously you can sing. That's amazing. And so have you and your mom worked together?
It's funny. We've talked about it actually, but actually making music together, no, we haven't.
Okay.
I've made music with my daughter.
Okay. So we have a daughter.
Yeah,
How
I
old
have
is
a
your daughter?
She's 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that. Okay, Meaku. Wait a minute. Okay, what is she? She's alto, soprano, rapper, singer.
She's a singer.
Really?
And her range is still growing, but her range is crazy.
Amazing. So, but this is from grandparents. This is where.
From where?
Can we not give we're giving the grandparents
The credit?
Yes, that's how you got it.
Mom,
so, dang, he want to take the credit.
I'm
y'all.
not taking the credit, but I take the credit of putting her in the studio.
I
and
get
making the
you.
music.
I get you. So what project did you guys work on?
So we did a song called "Thank You."
Thank you.
Where she just gave thanks to pretty much the whole family, her mom's side and my side.
Okay. That's amazing. So what was
And
that
thanks to
experience
God,
like?
it was
To
good.
just work with
It
your
was
daughter?
fun. It was real fun.
Did you cry? I feel like I would have cried.
I cried when I saw the video because
Oh.
it came out.
Okay, so back into how it started. Your mom kind of introduced it to you, but like that was like in a church environment. But like how did we get to like professional environments? Like Grammy nominated, like we're gonna get there, but like how did we what was the first professional experience?
My first professional experience was being in the studio working with Grammy award-winning artist LV, who did Gangsta's
Okay.
Paradise with Coolio.
Okay.
And I had a songwriting project
Okay.
with him back in the days. And we ended up venturing and doing other projects afterwards. But that was my first initial.
Okay. And how do you, I'm just, curious, like how do you even get on writing projects?
Well, with that situation, just happened to know somebody that was working on a project as well.
It's all about
It's
the
just
network.
The network, yeah.
It's all about the
definitely.
network. Okay. And so that was the first project that you worked on. And that was first Grammy, first
So we
project,
didn't
first
actually,
Grammy.
funny enough, we didn't actually put out the music until 10 years later from that
Oh,
situation.
wow. And got a Grammy off of the 10
So
year.
we Grammy nominated came from when I hopped on the project with Rufus Du Sol,
Okay.
this EDM group out of Australia.
Right. So, and what was that process like?
It was fun. It
Really
was
fun.
fun. It was a different process.
I
It
can
was
imagine.
unexpected.
I can imagine. So, what type of genre of music do you like to like?
Well, I like all
Work
kinds
on
of music.
all kind of music.
But me as a singer, R&B is first and
R&B.
foremost. And being African, it's
Right?
just
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mesh just makes sense.
Oh, it's the mesh plug. Mesh. Yes. No,
It just
I
makes
agree.
sense. So.
Okay. So I want to kind of go back to like working on working on the project that you were nominated for. Like, what was that process like? And then once you were nominated, like, what was that like experience
Well, what's
like?
crazy is the year it happened, the year we did the song was 2018.
Okay.
I was hit up by one of my good friends, Jonathan Chia,
Okay.
contacted me. Actually, they were looking for a female artist
Okay.
to sing on the song. But
Okay.
just so happened to be in the situation and got in the studio with them and sang some parts, and it just made sense.
Where were
And
you?
when I found out, the time I found out that we got nominated, I actually, a few days prior, I had a gun pulled to my head
Okay,
in
let's talk
North
about it.
Hollywood.
Because that's the
Crazy
next
enough.
question
And
that I was going
at
to
a
ask
studio.
you.
I was at a studio
So,
with one of my boys, Soko. I was at a studio in
Okay.
North Hollywood. And
okay.
happened to walk to my car, and somebody ran up and tried to rob me.
And you had just found out.
No, I didn't find out.
didn't find out
I
yet.
didn't know.
You
So
didn't
that's
know
what I'm
yet.
saying. So a few days after that is when I now found out that.
Wow. And I mean, okay, so here we are. We're talking about like LA, America,
Mm-hmm.
gun violence, all the things. What was that like? Like, I feel like I would be like, all right, I'm done with
It
the
definitely
studio
changed.
life.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't. It just changed the way that I was going to studios. 'Cause
Okay.
I started, I would be more free to go to studios
Right.
and just work with different people.
Right.
But after that situation, I just, I eased up and just focused on my spot because I have a
Right.
studio of my own in Inglewood,
Okay.
California. So I just focused on my spot. And
Okay. Wow. That is a story actually and it's so typical, unfortunately,
unfortunately, yeah, for
in
sure.
America, especially in the
And
different
it's the
areas.
same year Nipsey got killed too. So it's like a lot of stuff was happening around that time.
Wait, say this one more
It
time.
was the same year Nipsey got killed.
In this, wow, okay, wasn't ready for that statement. How do you? I mean, let's talk about it. How do you think that affected the?
It opened my eyes for sure.
Yeah.
Because it allowed me to know that anybody can go any second.
True.
So it's just like I said, I was more cautious about my time.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can
and
imagine.
still more cautious
For
about my
sure,
time.
you have to be. For sure, that's a life-changing
Mm-hmm.
experience. So we're gonna lighten things up. Wasn't ready for that. Being that you're from Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to just kind of see how well do you know Nigeria. So we
Let's
just do a little
skip
pop
this.
quiz.
No, I'm playing.
Just have a little conversation.
Let's skip this. No.
No, you must represent. Listen, I have met
I'm
so
joking.
many Nigerians, and I have a newfound love for just like the music, the community, the culture, the fashion. So I'm just gonna ask a few questions,
No
okay?
problem.
Who is your current president?
Buhari.
Okay. Okay, you're right. And then number one artist in Nigeria.
Yemi Alade, I'm gonna say her.
Really?
To me.
So Google told me something else.
Google can tell you whatever it
You're
is,
right.
but I
Google
would
be
say
lying
I'm gonna tell
sometimes.
you who I believe it is.
Okay. And so this is what type of music?
She's Afrobeat. She's Afrobeat.
Afro beats. Okay. Okay. Um, so that's just
She's
like
a
the
real singer. Who did
real.
Google tell you? Tell me who Google
It told
told
me
you.
Burner Boy. Yeah,
Burner's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Burner's cool.
Burner Boy.
Burner's
Okay.
cool.
So now since we're talking about like, artists, I want to know how you like create your songs.
It depends on the
Okay.
process. So, I mean, I play.
The keys, right?
So
That's what they call them.
it can be a process of starting process in Logic
Okay.
Pro. It can
Logic
begin
is
the beat process.
the program that helps you create the
The
song.
DAW,
Okay.
yeah. So I can start off in Logic, make the beat,
Okay.
start the vibe,
Okay.
and from there carry it on into Pro Tools.
Pro Tunes, which
Pro Tools, I like to record in Pro Tools because
Okay.
it just, for me, it's more easy. I learned in Pro Tools.
okay. So we don't have Logic or Pro Tunes or anything like that, but we have these two mics, these
Yeah.
two talent people, and Mesh Talk. Let's come up with a little Mesh Talk. Okay, it's the beat for me. You're gonna have to lead us in this, but I want to come up with a little, I don't know, Mesh Talk tune.
But Mesh Talk too.
Can we do that?
I mean, we don't have keys.
We don't
but you
have
could-
keys. We don't have keys, but we have
guitar.
hands and we have the beat. Just tell me what I need to do.
Just, what do you want to say about Mesh Talk?
Mesh Talk is all about being creative and creating a safe space for creatives and being able to connect. So how do we connect people? Connection.
We can make it off air. I'll make a beat. I'll make a record for it.
You're gonna make
I'll make the record for it.
Okay, you done cheated the
Yeah, I'll
whole
make
scenario.
it. We'll just cut that process, and I'll make
All right,
the
and
record.
so with that being said, song coming soon, Mesh Talk by Meaku. See, you
There we
should have
go.
just did it right now because
We'll make it make sense.
okay, we're gonna hold you up to that for sure. Okay, let's get back into your process. So now you are creating music, the Grammy, a few weeks after this tragic event. What was that experience as far as like, hey, you got a Grammy? Did someone call you? Did you
Yeah, I
like
got a
how-
call from Jonathan, the same
Okay.
person that basically got me involved in the project to begin with. He was
Okay.
like, he just told me straight up, hey, did you know you guys?
Did you know you guys? That's just casual conversation, right?
Yeah, simplified.
Okay. And so what was that experience like for you?
It was cool. I mean, like I said, it was something new that I've never, experienced before.
Right.
But for me, it's being able to be recognized for work that we do,
Right.
and put out. So to get recognition, the recognition was awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, congratulations. That's like huge. I kind of want to like talk about like, so I am just learning these terms like Amapiano, afro-beats. I know that now on this side of the world, we're definitely more receptive to it and just understand what it is. Like, I would love to know like, what's the balance between R&B, right? And like where you come from, like how do you find that balance? Do you find that balance? Are you strictly just like R&B or like do you mix
I mix it.
Amapiano, afro-beats?
I mix it. I mix it variously. Like me, I'm all over the sphere when it comes to music. I started off and just strictly doing pop, regular boom, boom,
Yeah.
So it's the carryover for me. Like
Okay.
I love the variation in the style. I have a record on my piano style called Hybrid Vibe.
Okay. We're gonna drop all those links for you guys, just so you know.
So just
I am
different-
like super in
different-
love with
different
Amapiano
things.
at this
Like I
point.
said, the record I just dropped with Yemi Alade is more of an EDM style.
Okay. And that's like such a wide perspective, like for you. Like what made you, I think that's not also easy to like tap into, right? I mean, maybe for you, for sure, it's easy, but
It's
like at
just-
the same time, I do think that people would not look at you and expect that,
What would you
right?
expect? You expect the hip hop?
Not necessarily hip
would you
hop. I would actually expect Amapiano and Afrobeats, to be very honest. If I know the background, I'm like, oh, he's coming on the stage and this is what he's gonna do, right? Not hip hop. Like I don't see
I
that.
just wanted to see how bad you were gonna judge me.
No, no,
Okay.
definitely. Well, definitely, there was a little bit of
I've
judgment,
gotten
right?
that before. I thought somebody said that I was a gangster rapper.
Okay, definitely not a gangster
On
rapper. I'm
record.
not. It's not giving gangster
All right,
rapper for
cool.
sure. No, but I just would automatically assume because
Nothing
of where
wrong with
you're
gangster rap
from.
too, by the way.
So you about to gangster rap?
Mm-mm.
So if I put a beat on right now, if I give you a
No
beat,
gangster rap. No gangster rap.
no gangster rap. But if I give you a beat right now,
I can gangster rap though.
no. But if I give you a beat right now, if
You gonna
I
give
do,
me a beat?
I'm gonna do a beat. If I do a beat, you gonna give us some bars?
Why not? No, I'm not.
Dang, I was so ready. I was so
Nah, I'm not. Nah.
ready.
I didn't come to perform today. I just came to
True. We
talk
wanted
to
to
you.
just get like all in the biz, but well, he's gonna come up with a mesh
But
talk
I'll come up with the
song.
mess talk
Exactly.
song,
We're
so
gonna
it's
hold
not a
you to
problem.
it, just so you know. Okay, so back to that experience. So after the whole Grammy experience, what came after that? What was next after that? Because it's like you hit this high. I feel like in our creative space, we hit this high. It's like we must like you want this or better,
Well,
right?
I mean, I'm still working.
For
I've
sure.
dropped an album after that. I have another album in the process that's getting ready to come out. Hybrid Vibes 2, which is out now, and Hybrid Vibes 3 in the works.
Nice.
So just keeping staying creative.
Okay.
Not stopping. It's a Grammy is a Grammy.
A Grammy is a Grammy
Nomination.
for sure.
So
Humble people, we talk about this. Humble. No, I love that. I kind of wanted to tap into just features. Like, what does that look like for someone that is an artist right now and they want to feature other artists? Like, what's that process like for them? Are we paying for this? Do people connect? Like, what would your tips be for getting a feature?
well, starting off, I paid for one feature coming into
Okay.
the game,
Is it
but
worth it? Do you think it's worth it to
yeah,
do
it's
that?
cool. I
Yep.
mean, it's an investment.
Right, right.
It's if it's somebody that you want to collaborate and work with, and that's the premise on which they allow you to work with them on. Why not? It's an investment.
Yeah.
But for me, like as it's been, everything has happened organically. The way that I've been working with artists,
Yeah.
really strictly linking up on the talent.
Right. I
You
think
know,
that's key.
and that's
So, okay.
being on some real stuff, just
Yeah.
keeping it real.
It's all about talent. I think that's the only way that we're going to
That's all.
exceed because, first of all, real
Linking
recognize
how
real.
we linked up with this. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
everything is a collaborative.
For sure. And this is why I love like LA, to be honest, like because you just get that. You walk in a room and you just never know who you're going to speak to or who you're going to run into, what type of opportunities are in that room. I kind of want to go back to like your daughter. So like music wise, like what's next? Like I
She's
love
in high school right now. She's gonna finish up school. She's at Westchester High School,
Okay, but
and she's a dancer as well.
okay.
So she's in the arts.
She's in the arts.
immersed in it.
Okay. So we're done with having her like get on. No,
But
right?
no, right
No.
now she's focused. She's a mind of her own.
Yeah,
like
I'm
very
sure.
very
I'm
intelligent.
sure.
So she's focused on what she's focused on.
No, that's amazing, honestly. And I think that it's also like just great to see like that's my dad. You know what I mean? I think that that's important to just have that, representation. So let's we're wrapping up a bit, but I kind of want to just like talk a little more about Nigeria just because I think that it's important to just, talk about different cultures and help people understand where you really are from. I know that you were born and raised here, but like, how do we connect with Nigeria through your music? Like, what does that?
The sound of the drum.
The sound of the drum. Okay, so it's the
The
beat.
sound of the drums. Some songs I speak the language, my language. It's like
And
I
the
said,
language is
variation,
called
like Igbo,
Igbo.
broken English, which
Broken English.
is the universal language that the whole
Okay.
diaspora understands.
Okay, so when are you going back? When?
In the next few months.
Next few months. What's happening in Nigeria during December? I heard it's like
It's popping.
the pop. Yes. What is happening? Why is it so,
So many
popping?
different festivals. Everybody's going home back
Okay.
at that time during the Christmas period.
Okay.
And just, yeah.
No, I've heard great things. I've never been, but I've heard great things about like Nigeria and the music and what we see on this side of the world from the Nigerian artists and actresses and actors and things of that nature. So, yes. Okay. So, someone that is interested in being in the music industry, what type of tips do you think you would be able to give them?
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Stay real. Stay
Stay real.
authentic. And don't give up. Ever give up.
Don't give up. I think that's a lot. You know, we've been having several conversations with different people, and that has been the number one. Don't give up, because if you give up, then we all will give up on you too. You know what I mean? So we're excited to see what's next for you. We're excited for the Mesh Talk song. We are
Shameless
holding
plug.
you accountable. Listen, I'm going to be in Meaku. Where's the song?
No
It's
worries.
coming.
You won't even have to
We're
do
going to be
that.
in the studio. We're going to do a whole behind the scenes of Mesh Talk
There we
song.
go.
He's like, okay, what did I sign myself up? You could have just sung right then and
It's cool.
there.
It's all right. You don't have to do the song.
Okay, well, speaking of Yemi Alade, let's talk more. What was that like? Who is Yemi Alade? Let's start with that first.
So, like I said, I mentioned earlier, Yemi Alade is the biggest female singer in afro-beats.
Okay.
From Nigeria. And we actually just did a partnership deal
Okay.
with Royal.io.
Okay.
And it's featuring another producer on the track,
Okay.
Flip Tice.
Okay.
And the song is called Give Me Some More.
Give me
So
some more.
The partnership is NFT type of
NFT.
situation where it allows the fans to be able to invest in songs that they like.
Okay. Can you break down NFT? What is NFT?
Non-fungible token. So it's a
Okay.
token.
Okay.
Pretty much with this token, you purchase this token, different levels, different tiers.
Okay.
So there's the platinum tier, and then there's the gold tier.
Okay.
So they're priced differently. The
Okay.
gold tier is priced at $65,
Okay.
and the platinum tier is priced at $299.
So I go on this site
Yeah.
that we're gonna put
So
right
the
here.
platinum
You guys
tier
will
is
get that.
actually sold out.
Aw.
So they're reselling actually. So
Okay.
the value now has increased.
I'm
to
sure.
what it is. So.
And then what's the longevity of just that purchase?
So the purchase it comes with perks that we haven't announced just
Okay.
yet.
Just yet.
But
Mesh
you'll
can't
be
get the
able
first
to. But one of
announcement?
the announced perks
Okay.
is you'll earn streams from the
Okay.
song.
And then because I'm
Streaming
hearing
royalties
I'm
from the
hearing
song.
payments and deposits into bank accounts and
Stuff like that.
So like how long does that take? Like so I go online, I purchase this package, right? I mean I can't get the 65 one, right? I have
You
to
can purchase that one. The platinum one, the
platinum.
higher selling one is actually sold out.
Okay.
But this was like it.
And how much was the platinum one?
300?
Dang, it's over.
It's
Okay.
reselling. That's what I'm saying.
It's
If you wanna
reselling, but
buy
probably
it
more,
from
right?
whoever-
Double. I feel like that would be smart. Okay, so I purchased that, and then long term, what's the benefit of that long term wise?
Like I said, we'll announce the
Oh,
perks.
that's a
But you'll be
secret.
able to come
Okay.
see live
Okay.
performances and stuff like that
When is your next live performance?
coming up.
Oh,
so we'll make it make sense.
okay.
Actually, my next one is this Sunday.
This Sunday. Where? Can you tell
I'll
me?
let you know.
Okay, we'll post about it. Don't worry.
I'll let you know.
Okay, so this is a big deal for you, right? How
Pretty-
did that connection happen?
Well, I did another deal like this a couple
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
And it pretty much gatewayed us to
Okay.
this type of ordeal. And yeah, man.
Okay, so this
my
is
business
like
partner, Joseph Kari.
okay.
out of
Shout out to Joseph.
Louisiana.
Okay,
definitely
Louisiana.
helped
L.
to make
Okay.
this work in my own record. So yeah, man.
Okay, and so this process, what was the process like? So you come up with this partnership, you come up with this song, or like, I just want to like kind
So
of.
the song came about first
Right.
for obvious reasons, and the partnership just made sense to, we saw about, I think Nas had posted something about
Nas,
this
like the Nas.
The Nas,
The
yeah,
Nas,
about
okay.
Royal.io and their platform.
Okay.
And it sparked interest in
Okay.
the new
Wow.
technological side of the
Right.
music business. And yeah,
And how? Okay,
so this partnership is really,
do you think that's the new wave? Like
it
the new
makes
ra-
sense,
right?
for independent artists.
Independent. So do you suggest independency or do you suggest getting signed? Can we talk about that or
Everything has its perks.
Right.
And, depending on what everybody's goals are different. For me, independent.
independent? And so this was like a huge.
Yeah,
this is a huge deal.
It's still, something that's,
big. It's
still
huge.
accruing.
Right.
So,
How new is this concept?
so this has been for about like 2 years
Oh, okay.
now, but resurfaced.
Right. Amazing. Okay, so we go on. What's the website one more time? So,
Royal.io,
so if you guys want to purchase, right,
the NFT.
the NFT,
Go on Royal.io
there we go.
and look for Give Me Some More with Miku, Yemi Alade, and Flip Tice.
There we go. And then and it ranges from What's the look?
65.
65.
To now 6 probably.
But we can't get the
600
300 one yet.
You can try.
I mean, it's probably giving 600, 700 now
Yeah,
at
you
this
can try to
point.
get it.
That's good stuff, though, man. All right. Well, congratulations to that. So
Respect.
now the next project, I mean, I think partnership is probably the best route to go, right?
It's it's looking like
So are you going to partner with me?
we'll make it make sense.
I could be a singer. Listen,
Let's see what it
whatever the coins are called, we can do that. As long as coins are
tokens.
calling, I could be a singer. Alto, soprano, tenor, what
There
you
we
want.
go.
So what's next? What how can we find you? What's next?
We have like I said, the album's dropping in the next few months. We
Yes,
working on that.
amazing.
And a few more
Amazing.
things. Just follow me on social media. And
Okay.
we'll have updates.
And
on
what's your social media?
At the Real Miku, Instagram.
Yes.
CHEREAL. Miku,
Yes.
MEAKU.
Thank you so much, Miku, for coming on the show. We're all about like uplifting, motivating, creatives, globally.
Thank you for having me.
No, I've always wanted to like chat, and just kind of like get all in the business in regards to just like, your industry and your craft. And so it was really amazing to be able to do that. And I hope that, people were able to be motivated, through this conversation. And Mesh is all about, as you said, meshing people together, bringing creatives together, because you just never know who's in the room that you're walking in. So thank you so much for coming on. Guys, if there are any other creatives that you feel like would be amazing to sit here, please go on Mesh CLCTV. I feel like I just butchered that. Mesh CLCTV. I did not. I got it right. Okay. It's like a tongue twister. But definitely go on the site, go on to Mesh Talk and, submit, your favorite creative, because you never know. They may be sitting in the seat next to me. All right. That's it, guys. Welcome to Mesh.
Mesh Talk is created and produced by The Mesh Collective.